So in the financial services industry, working for a very large firm and being at a very senior level, you have a lot of pressures on you. Financial pressures, performance pressures, political pressures. We've talked about a lot of those today. Leaders often have difficulty remaining authentic in the face of all of those pressures. So as you go about the daily task of doing your job and managing your people and responding to crises and change and doing well and going through dips and heights, how do you remain authentic? How do you stay true to the values that you have and manage to still satisfy your professional metrics and your professional obligations while not compromising on who you are and what you believe in?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I've never thought about it that way. I think it starts with really believing in the company or enterprise that you work for. Because if you had a job as a senior spokesperson and a signing representative at the highest level of a company that you didn't believe in, you couldn't do it. You couldn't and remain authentic. There are times, so I mentioned that among my direct reports, there are people that I really respect and I enjoy spending time with, and we have good personal relationships. When the going gets rough, and if somebody on their team or deeper in the organization, really wants to go in a specific direction that's inconsistent with what's in the best interest of the company, I have to side with what's in the best interest of the company. That's the nature of the job, and so that's one of those opportunities where you have to be like you have to believe in it, because authentic is going to be at odds with at a personal level, a person that you might have wanted to support, for example. I think importantly, and this has more to do with authenticity in the smaller work group, meaning the folks who I'm hierarchically equivalent to, and then the folks who report directly to me. That's kind of who I bump into every day. I think you have to create a lot of opportunities for honest feedback when it isn't the moment of truth, but just like the regular cadence of, think about performance management. So if you have a team of 2, 5, or 10 people who work for you, they need to know not just when things aren't going well and you're dissatisfied, but they need to know generally, how am I doing? And it could be lots of positive, constructive feedback, and the occasional, I wish we had gone this way, and in the future, let's try it a little bit differently. But if you're not doing that, then it's really easy, I think, to get emotional or to get angry or to have a disconnect of expectations when a moment of truth comes along. I think it's easier if you've been in a regular dialogue about how people are doing versus what you and the company would expect them to do, what the requirements are of the role that they're in. That helps with remaining authentic. But it's hard.